I don't think anyone has that CPU power behind him.
I mean, in crypto right now, there's a lot of money involved. We don't know. I mean, can be even a government type of attack like North Korea, China. There's too much money right now.
Is this actually in the news, or is this just a technical article that you read?
It's just a
No, no, actually,
speculation.
it was the luck of Solana was the hack was only $5 million. You know, so probably nobody's gonna know. You know, you're gonna have some talking there, but so technical, and the amount of money that was robbed, drained is not that much that's gonna be in headlines. But for crypto, what we are seeing is one of the most uh, uh, well-known and technical attack in crypto history. The guy is draining wallets. It's not a smart contract problem. They actually draining wallets. You know, and taking control of private keys. So that's why I saw the guy from Avalanche talking, guys from MetaMask. Every single hot wallet right now is looking to this problem because they're fucking, they're scared as fuck.
Yeah, it just collapses their business model, right? If you have a wallet sitting on a computer, even though that you have private keys. Well,
Yeah. And seems like is this library called EC, what's the name? It's like 6 or 7 characters. And these guys found out this bug in June, and seems like they posted that in a bunch of crypto forums. Not crypto like cryptographic forums saying, "Look, guys, this fucking signature has a bug. You guys need to update something here." But not a lot of people update. I saw this GitHub only Treasure update their system. You know what I mean? So there's probably hundreds or thousands of applications that can be exploited using that. And the only way you're gonna be very, very safe right now if you have your wallet using Treasure or Ledger. If you're using hot wallet, you're in risk.
theoretically, the actual device has to be connected to pull the actual crypto out, right? I mean, that's the key right there.
Yeah, because when you generate this seed phrase in a hot wallet, this thing is in your mobile. So you don't need like the encryption, the signing in a hardware. It's in your mobile or your desktop. So that's why the hot wallets are being attacked. Most of them are mobile. It's not that is a mobile attack on Phantom, Slope, and maybe Trust Wallet.
That's only on Solana. That's not ERC20s. I mean, is that on the Ethereum?
I don't know because there's people saying that some Ethereum was drained too using Trust Wallet. Because what happened? A guy he generate his seed phrase. For example, I think on Slope, and then he imported this seed phrase to Trust Wallet, and then he created an account on Ethereum and Solana, and he was drained. So Solana and Ethereum was drained because he generated seed phrase using Slope. So then when he imported that to Trust Wallet, you still can be exploited. Yeah, but this thing is gonna destroy Solana, man. Like the only thing they had in confidence is absolute destroyed. At least in the very technical and VC community. The users, I mean, they knew the risk, but not right now. It's a fucked up and absolute broken chain. Nobody is gonna believe on that anymore.
But isn't it risky as well on ERC20 chain as well because of the seed phrase if you don't cold store it?
Yeah, I mean, it depends how you generated your seed phrase. Because we don't know how this thing is going to spread. Because there's some hot wallets like, I don't know, Trust Wallet, can be SafePal, whatever. We don't know how the signature and how they generate the seed phrase, if it's random, if secure or not, or if they're using these libraries that are exploitable. So that's why Exodus actually talk about too, saying, "Oh no, we are checking everything right now." So we are seeing probably one of the biggest hack in crypto history in terms of security. People are not just draining you anymore in hacking you in smart contracts; they are draining you from hot wallets.
When you say library, do you mean library of a list of words, phrases?
Yeah, because what happened now, library is, for example, in coding, a lot of people import libraries to their system. So it's like a bunch of people that created these libraries and then they import it to the software because they are not creating the code from zero. So it's a supply chain problem because people are importing and then importing libraries. They don't know what's the code behind it. You know what I mean? So they believe that the fucking code is good, but they are importing to their software, but but can be exploited. So we don't know how problematic is this. How many hot wallets are using this library?
Just a stupid question, but with the libraries, there's no checks and balances as if like open source. There's usually like a committee that the open source
Yeah,
committee.
but Phantom is not open source. The Phantom wallet on Solana is not open source.
So it's Phantom. I don't know much about Solana, but Phantom is their wallet.
Yeah, they're the biggest wallet. They Jones is the biggest wallet in Solana. They just lose to MetaMask in terms of users. So it's a major problem. Like the lucky part is that for some reason the hacker didn't drain the biggest wallets in Solana. For some reason, probably because his program, he had like this amount of seed phrase and he was doing brute force and he was just finding some wallets, and these wallets didn't have a lot of Solana. So that's the point. So the luckiest is that they didn't take a lot of money from whales. Because if they did that, it's absolute the end of Solana. For very, very, very close. For example, imagine they take Solana from Sam Bankman. all his fucking wallets. Solana was very close to absolute disappear, man, like in terms of confidence.
What do you think moving forward? What do you think Pulsechain could implement, if anything?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking with some saying, man, how many hot wallets are using that? So seems like there's a bunch of hot wallets using this signature. So maybe people are updating, because it's a well-known bug. And there's even a Medium article, a guy explaining how this bug works and how to solve. So probably people are already, updating their fucking repositories and everything right now. But holy shit, you know what I mean? And my concern is that in the future, we're going to have these quantum computers, and all this cryptographic that we have right now are going to be in risk. So, but right now, I think it's just a problem with Phantom and Slope. But for example, imagine if they found out this on fucking Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is the second, third biggest wallet in crypto. A lot of people using EVM chains are going to be, in theory, exposed.
It'd be interesting to find out if that's the technology that they used. You're saying brute force, but I mean, the other gentleman was saying perhaps there's not enough computing power, but you're saying there probably is, and which I do agree with. North Korea or even just China, what they have readily available to them to do things
Yeah,
like
we
this.
need to understand that crypto is big enough right now to governments are looking to this shit. We're not talking about just people in their basement doing things. We're talking about geopolitics here. So for sure they have enough money to do that.
Just even to disrupt it just to make it, you probably won't get away with taking the money. It can be trackable, but just a disrupt of it.
Yeah, imagine, for example, North Korea, they have all this money that China and whatever they are doing, and the only thing they do is they have like just a sector for hackers. They have all the fucking money just to find problems in crypto. And they can do that, because nobody's gonna, the citizens there, they don't have any voice, so they can concentrate all the capital and minds to just do this shit.
For some reason, I don't think it's North Korea individuals, nationalists. I think they hire Chinese guns. That's just
No,
my
can be
feeling.
can be very easy Russians too. They are very good in hacking too.
That's true. I don't think it would be government sponsored, something like this. No, not from Russia. I think that would be just a rogue group.
I mean, yeah, but that's the point is that. So there was this guy saying that the problem is maybe with these elliptic curves. When the way that you generate this cryptographic thing using elliptic curves, maybe now it's exploitable. So people are, it's very, everybody's desperate on that, say, because they never saw this level hacking. You know what I mean? Before that was just, social engineering, phishing attack, but this is another level hack.
This is a level of not the attack on the actual individual or the individual location or the security of the individual, like you're saying, phishing or anything like that. This is an attack on the actual blockchain. But you're saying the
It's
security of.
it's in the wallet. It's not like they're taking control of the blockchain, but they're taking control of how you generate your private keys, in a hot wallet. So that's massive, because right now people always say, oh, you need to get out of centralized exchange because it's not safe. But now when people send their fucking tokens to some hot wallet, now they're draining without you're signing any fucking transaction, because people were draining Solana tokens from wallets that never even transfer tokens, like 8 months type of thing. So they never signed a transaction. They never did anything with their wallet, and they were drained. So that's the thing, is that probably is gonna be this hack is gonna be a trust security that we never saw. But right now, people are not even talking. Because the $200 million attack on Nomad, whatever bridges. But this thing is so much complicated. It's not a smart contract problem. It's not phishing attack or social engineering. It's how you generate private keys, man. So I think people here on Hex and Pulsechain always mention mobile and hot wallets are not fucking secure. You need to use Ledger or Treasure. If you have funds in whatever hot wallet you got right now, you need to transfer to a Ledger or a Treasure.
Or keep it at a minimum, knowing that it could be lost, and keep two wallets if that need be.
No. What we are talking is maybe is a massive attack in hot wallets. We don't know which signature they're using. I think the most secure thing you need to know right now is move all your assets to Ledger and Treasure. Do not if you're holding some tokens in hot wallets, it's not that secure.
Does Papa come in here much anymore?
He was here yesterday morning. I heard him. Or yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, it would be nice to have like a live on, I don't know, like with the Pulsechain community, because man, I'm in this group of like people that created wallets, for other systems. Can be Polkadot, whatever. They still don't know what happened. They know the idea what can actually happen, but it's a very, very problematic thing happening right now. So we need to be careful and probably use Ledger and Treasure.
I'd be interested to hear Papa's take on this.
My opinion is that there are known malwares that affect software wallets, and maybe the attack was it was spread it for months. They collected a lot of seed phrases and then they start draining at a certain rate. I don't think anyone can have the do brute force on the blockchain on the BIP 39 standard. And if it will be somebody, it will be like the US government, not some smaller country. And for now, I'll say let's not speculate and list some problem. But it was an attack on the software. It wasn't on the blockchain.
Yeah, it's not on the blockchain. Yeah, that's why I think, for example, there are some hot wallets when you generate, they use only 12 words. Sometimes it's good to use like 24, so it's stronger. You know, and probably, and I saw that Phantom was using 12 words to generate their seed phrase.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, but I think still MetaMask is okay to hold tokens there.
Hi guys. Does anyone think it would be advantageous for the Hex website to display like all of your ladders if you've got them spread out over different wallet addresses? And what's the possibility of that happening? Does anyone know?
You can use Stake HEX today, open multiple instances of the website, put there your public addresses, and you can look at them.
Stake HEX today, yeah?
Yes. Play with those buttons. You have a few buttons there to see the value in hex or in dollars, to see the projected value, the current value. Play with those buttons.
Right. Okay. Anyone else vouch for that site? It's not that I don't trust that guy, it's just I've not heard of it.
You don't have to trust me. You can use a browser that has a VPN. For example, you can install Opera with VPN, activate the VPN, and you put there your public address, so nobody can do anything with that.
Yep, fair enough. So do you think there'll be a website that shows the Hedron stakes as well, so it can remind you of minting them before the stakes mature for Hex?
We don't talk about third parties here, so go to their Telegram channel. Here we don't even mention names of third parties.
Yeah, fair enough. So you're saying with this stake hex dot today, you can see multiple wallets all at
No,
once?
you can see one wallet at a time, but you can open multiple instances of the website, multiple tabs.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying like kind of like the Zerion wallet.
No, there is no website for that to my knowledge.
I mean, that would be super helpful. I just love the idea of seeing all of the ladders one day across multiple wallets and cross chain and whatnot. I know there's a lot going on with Pulsechain, and I'm sure they're gonna have like lots of ways to see it across multi-chain as well. But I realize there's a lot of work to be done there. By the way, when you open up different tabs and you're connected via MetaMask, it doesn't show you alternate Web3 data. It shows you the same Web3 data that whatever you connected on the MetaMask.
No, so with this website, you do not connect your MetaMask. You simply copy paste your public address, and that's all. You don't use MetaMask with that website.
All right, thanks.
Please mute your microphone when you don't speak because we can hear the keyboard.
Yo, so does anyone know how to do those transactions that happened with the Nomad exploit? Apparently they were just copy and paste transactions, but I mean, I wouldn't know where to start. People were getting like 2 million just paying like a $60 Ethereum gas fee. Then apparently the Solana attacks weren't really hacks, but it was more of a marketing ploy. Apparently, some VCs were getting a ton of addresses 6 months ago, and now they're just creating a ton of FUD, just dumping it all.
Where you have read that one?
I heard it on TikTok.
I'll be interested to read from a more reliable source about that one. If you find something, post the link in the Stripe chat.
Yeah, but I mean, that would be a really good marketing scheme. I mean, they're just creating a bunch of FUD and then just short the entire market. I mean, they're just milking it at this point.
Yeah, indeed.